Once it goes live, I'll try and hit the button.
It is live. Hi guys, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery.
Jason, you have the mic hooked up?
Yep, the bike should be hooked up and running nicely. Hopefully, we shall see.
Oopsie.
That power's up. Yep, mics are all running. We're just gonna double check. We're trying to do a stream to Instagram for all our Instagram friends.
I have a bunch of different things happening.
See how it's a little bit different here, Jane? Facebook user. So we're just doing a couple of different tests right now, but we're also going to be doing a real thing.
A real thing.
Yeah, Jamie's going to demonstrate a wonderful product that we have.
I'm trying to see what it looks like on Instagram, but I can't see it. Do you think we're live on Instagram?
We're live here, that's for sure.
All right. If you see us on Instagram, somehow let me know.
Wow.
That's some dragon earrings. Let me just like the Happy Valentine's, everybody. So these are some pieces that I want to talk about, how we came up with the idea. Oh, this is not on.
It's on. It's on. It's on. It is.
It is?
Yeah, you just touch the top. See?
Oh, okay. All right, let me get my seat.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find.
I did, I thought I changed it from test to public for the IG. But if I didn't, then I'll save one of these to do as a demo. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cindy. Okay, here are some pieces of, Jason sold a kit like this while I was in Tucson. And I was like, oh, can I have the rest of everything so I can make some jewelry? So here it is in silver. It's Larimar, corundum, and a blue-green aqua. So pretty. So I want to talk about design, the little things that you have to watch out for. So let's get started. Now these are Larimar hearts. I only have this many left. Aren't they so special? I love it. So pretty. I'm using a ball head pin on the bottom. Now a head pin is a piece of wire that has a stopper, so the bead doesn't fall off. And I am making medium size loops to wire wrap it. Did you see? I'm not sure if you saw what I just did. If your bead is facing this way and it's in the way of you doing your work, you can always rotate your bead so that it's profile or the skinny way like this and continue. That always helps. Okay, I'm going to take the flat nose pliers and wrap this. Shut. Now, when you're wrapping into a divot, like here, right there, there's a dip in the heart. You can always rotate your piece as you wrap because sometimes it's hard to wrap into a divot. So move the bead as you wrap, and that's going to make a huge difference. Okay, cover your work and cut. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tina. Okay, so now I have the heart wrapped, and we can talk about what's going on. I already did a tip drill wrap on these. Now, these are corundums. Are you guys familiar with that? Happy Valentine's, Janine. So this is the same family as sapphires and rubies, and this is just a colorless one that they put a mystic coating on. A mystic coating, but this makes it look prettier. So it's not just such a plain bead. I love that mystic coating. And supposedly, it is permanent. Yay! So you don't have to worry about that coating coming off. I want to take my three components, which is the corundum that I brilliant wrapped, the aquamarine. We just make this bigger. Haha. And my wire wrapped Larimar. And I was going to take a jump ring and hook it on to a larger ring. So it'll be like this. Now, what makes this pendant easy to give as a gift is you can do something meaningful with your three beads that you choose. You can pick birthstones, you can pick stones for healing or for focus or just protection. And I love the idea of three. It's very symbolic when you work in three. Let me take my mask off for a second. So when you work in threes, it can be body, mind, spirit, past, present, future, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. There's so many things that are in sets of threes that I love. I love the symbolism. So you can put your three together like so. And I'm going to attach it onto this gold ring. I love this, just putting one jump ring and putting it all on like so. This ring, though, I think is 5 millimeters. And the reason you want a 5 millimeter ring, you can't just put any ring, okay? Because it has to span the thickness of this jump ring. And it also has to not squish your three beads tight. So we don't have a 5 millimeter jump ring right now. So I went and I got some wire and I'm gonna make the jump ring. Or let me try a 6 millimeter and see if that works. I do have a 6. If the 6 is too big, then I'll go and I'll make a 5. Let's just see how that works, okay? So when I hold my jump ring, I like to hold it side to side with a split at the top, making a V for victory. And you can see that the split is here. Crank it open. And I'll put on my aqua, my Larimar, my corundum, and the large ring. Now there's two things we can do. So I will take a vote and see what you guys are interested in seeing today. We can take a chain and string it on.
We
like
have our
that.
Instagram account now.
Yay!
You have to use this window, Jake. You got to leave this one on.
Okay, how do I see it on my phone?
Oh, you might
You
have
guys,
to.
how do you find a live on Instagram?
Well, just like this. Now you just have to.
Refresh it?
Yeah, and it should pop up.
Yeah, it did. I don't know how to make it work. Okay, so if you hang it on a chain, this is what it's going to look like. And what's nice is this ring is large. If you want to give this, hi Debbie, hi June, if you want to give this as a gift to someone, and you like, I don't know if they have a chain that they already like. This ring, I think it's like 13 millimeters, tends to fit quite a bit. So you can string it on, and here it is as is. Now, another way you can string this is by putting your chain on either side. So then this sits, the ring sits flat, and you don't string it on, right? So that's one way where the ring is flat. And this is another way you string it right through the big ring and it just sits on your chest. It will flip just a little bit. Hi, Lisa. So kind of up to you and how you like that to work. So what I wanted to do is find out, what did you guys want to see? If you want, this one's easy, right? You're stringing the chain. If you're like, that's great, I don't need to see more, I'll show you my different thing. I want to do some dragon earrings. If you're like, oh, I don't understand how she would attach chain to that, I'm happy to do that. So while you guys think about what you'd like to see, I will show you my other upcoming projects today. And I'm going to go and find some chain.
I want to thank everybody for joining us as we do our demonstration / tests on multiple channels, making sure that everybody gets to see us. I know you guys have your preference of social media and types of ways to get to see us.
Did anyone have a request or an opinion on what they want to see happen with the project?
There was a request for what's your opinion of the 6mm jump ring?
I like how it looks.
There you go.
And if they want to see it with a smaller bead thing, please ask, and I'm happy to do that.
And I think, Jamie, when we get the ones that's a Facebook user, that one is coming from not the main page, but one of the other pages that you posted on.
Oh,
One of the other Facebook pages.
okay.
There's also the Ohana too, so it could be Ohana as well.
Okay.
So, everybody, yeah.
Welcome. And yeah,
I might have to get another screen again.
You know what I'm doing? I'm looking for a tiny, tiny gemstone.
How tiny?
Maybe 3mm, in case they want to see the layout
And
with this flat. I have a tiny aquamarine.
Okay.
Oh, I got it right here.
You got it?
Yep. So I could use a tiny aquamarine here and here, or I could put a tiny pearl. Oh, that's kind of cute, huh, with the blue. Thoughts? You like it laying flat?
She does.
Okay, let me go get my white pearls, because then we can see if white pearls are cuter.
Check.
Where's my white pearl? I was saving it for.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna show my white pearl. I put them somewhere. They're teeny tiny white pearls that I got on my last trip, and I think we showed them.
Yeah, but I think we put them somewhere else.
And I'm like, where did they go? This could be cute. Okay, Miss Karen, did you want to see? Look at my cute little white pearls. I've been saving these. I'm glad I did. Small white pearls are so hard to get. Oh, that's cute, huh? Okay, let's take a vote. White pearl or aquamarine. Since there is aquamarine already in there, it's kind of neat. Or we stick with something that's not in there, a new element, a new gemstone, and that would be the pearl. Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Can you guys?
What's going on, man?
My pearls, they're dropping and rolling. Okay, that's underneath my desk. I'll go back to that. I'm trying to find us on Facebook, so at the very least, I can watch everybody there while you have
we can
my
do this. So many different screens now.
I know. So many
Now we have 5
screens.
screens you have to look at.
Okay. I got it.
You got You got it right
And you
there.
have my phone, right?
Yeah, your phone's right here.
Okay. And then also, let me know if you're excited about seeing my dragon earrings and talk about how we cut the loops off and turned it into this bead. So clever, right? Some of you got this when we had a special in our bead network. We have some specials that we run there. I always have to, oh my gosh, do you guys want to see the specials too I have from Calvin? We have a subscription area network, and then I have gifts for all our subscribers. I know this is not the channel, but I want to show you guys what we're doing anyhow. It's fun. So, pearls? Is it pearls? Did we all vote for the white pearl? Yes.
And I
Okay.
said white pearl.
White pearl.
Karen cases, pearls go with everything.
Oh, look at those two. Those are nice. I want to use 26 each for this.
You have the wire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will need
Yeah.
you think you can get my chain?
What kind of chain did you need? Gold or silver?
Oh, the
Gold.
gold chain that's in there.
Yeah.
I have some gold chain ready.
Oh, this is the 2-on-2. This is a good chain.
This is soft wire. That's a no-no. You want to use half wired for this particular project.
that it? What's
Got
this?
it.
Oh.
I think that's, I don't know what that is. That's so much wire. Do you guys know what to do if you have a wire and you don't know the gauge? You use your wire gauge to measure it. I haven't done this in a while, so I'll just do it as a quick reminder. You take your gauge and you take your wire and you keep pressing it in there like this until it gets stuck, and then you know.
What does it say?
26.
Got it.
Get them, Anners. All right, this is going to be super tiny because the 26 gauge will go over the ring and through the pearl and into the chain. So it's like a poem. Over the ring, into the pearl, and through that chain link. Okay, so this loop that's going to go over this ring right here has to be a little bit bigger. So I will make it right about there. The one that goes into the chain will be a little bit smaller. Quarter waist down. And then you got my chain, Jay?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you what length did you want? You didn't.
I will take 16 inches.
You got it.
Oh, so cute. Now for this one, I don't want too many wraps. I'm just going to bend it down and wrap it. Now this loop I'm making, the second one, look, it's smaller than the first one because the chain is tiny and you don't want the ring to be overwhelming the chain. Put it in. I'll do the other side. So this is just a little break. Jason and I are filling orders today, but we thought, oh, it's Valentine's. I have free goodies for our membership. And I also wanted to show these necklaces that I'm going to be selling. I only can make 5 because we have the supplies to make 5 of these necklaces. But I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to get together with our friends while I'm doing it and show you what I am working on. It's also a really good way for us to test our streaming software because sometimes, as you know, sometimes it just does not behave. Okay, so I didn't cut the chain, which we should have right before I attached it, because now it's a little bit of a challenge to find center. I'm going to poke my wire into the holes, fold it in half. Take my cutter, and usually if it's off by 1, that one will dangle lower than the other. Oh, so cute. I'm going to put it on the other side. And then you can just figure out how I'm going to get the clasp on, right? Same way I just used this pearl to add it on. So, this size for my larger loop. Because it has to go around this ring. Wrap it once, twice. Cut off the extra. Put on the pearl. Bend it down. If anyone is interested in purchasing one of these necklaces, all you gotta do is message. Don't have a price on it yet, only because I wasn't sure how I was going to finish it. Was I going to put the chain on, set it up pendant? So it's super custom to each person. Yeah, no, that's one of the things that makes it hard having a website. I don't want to sell the same thing over and over in the same way. I like custom, the style, the parts you want. So that always makes it a little bit more challenging. So today is order day. Jason and I, as soon as I'm done with this project, we're going to go back to doing orders. My brother came by and I finished doing a tutorial on wire rings. I made up a new wire ring today with a double band back in 18 gauge. So this is the tutorial that is on our bead circle, the paid membership. So I'm releasing that as soon as we hang up here. I'll go and upload that so you guys can make this. And then we'll have our live follow-up. I'll put that on the calendar so we can have a live follow-up. Dun, 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 dun. So this is what that necklace will look like. That's so cute. Now these Larimar hearts these are what makes the whole project special. I got them years ago. One strand, one. Jason's like, oh my God, do we have more? I was like, no, we do not. This is it. So if you bought one of the kits from him, you are part of a very small and special group of people. So I did this at my mama's house the other day. She invited us for lunch because my brother is in town. And the day was so nice that I spent it outside in her garage, wire wrapping all these little pieces. Because she has butterflies in her yard. It's like, oh my God, so nice. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. Are all of you familiar? Check out this bead. Look at this Larimar. Look how gorgeous it is. Look. These are wowzas. But are you guys familiar with Larimar? You guys know about this stone and how special it is? I think some of you do. I'm looking at the comments. And for those of you that have never heard of it, this stone only comes out of like a specific kilometer of land, and that's it. It's not around the world, and it's not common. So pretty. Okay, so you guys are keeping me company while I wrap some of these. This is the basic wire wrap, and this technique we have multiple times explained on YouTube. And my favorite one is the one where Jason shows you how to do it step by step. And that is free on YouTube. It's been up there for years. So we used to teach this, we've taught this to tens of thousands of people. You can consider it our civic, I would say duty, but our contribution to creatives around the world. So happily, we know that our technique or this technique, if I date this date, wire wrapping dates back to Egyptian days. So I can't really take credit for it at all. And this technique is so useful. I'm gonna tuck that end in so nothing's pokey. Uber useful. Oh, that's such a pretty lap. And I'm using a head pin with a ball. So again, that is another upgrade. Ah, Jason taught you wire wrapping. Oh my gosh. He has the, there is something about teaching, right? Joy that leaves your legacy and it's so pleasing to the spirit. So pleasing. Like I don't cook. And I always think I gotta learn how to cook from my mama because there's so many things when you pass on a skill that come through and then the love that comes with it makes everything taste so good. It's kind of like jewelry making. That love when it's passed down, that interest in the craftsmanship, it makes a world of difference when you put that on your body. All right. I'm using a really amazing cutter. It is a Lindstrom tiny head, and I use this when I work on 26 gauge wire because it cuts it pretty darn close. It's always a little bit of a challenge to do that inside a divot or inside of a dip, but did it. It's all gold fill wire. Okay, now for the other side, you would take your wire and you're going to do the same thing. I think I'll use pearls because pearls are not pokey. and you just make small little loops. I'm using like these are probably like 3 millimeter loops. And then we're gonna wrap a soldered ring and a lobster onto this. Put your end chain in, make sure that it's not clipped because that's usually where it will break and everyone says, oh no, my necklace broke. Cut this off, add your little pearl, and then it will be your clasp. I don't have one right now, so I'll just pretend to finish it. And then I'll go and run and get one after. So at this point is where you would open the door, put on your ring or your clasp. Okay. Let's talk about this. All right. Anybody, honestly, if you're interested in one of these necklaces, please message me because I do have four. I had 5, but I have 4 because I have one reservation of one. So 4 more. And it's a collectible because I hardly bead. You know how you can tell? Look at my hands. They used to be okay. And with arthritis, oh, one of my friends just commented. She's like, Jamie, I can see how much pain you're in with your fingers. And I was like, oh my God, that's how good 1040 is, you know? Now for this project, we're going to use silver wire. And this was a dragon clasp. So it was together with an S hook like this, and we had it in gold, and these are the silver. And then, oh, Sherry, please leave your comment up, and I'll come back to it at the end, okay? But this dragon clasp looks like this, very detailed. Haha. I love that coil work right there. Okay. So for my earring, I was thinking just to wrap a moonstone above it. Now, if you're not familiar with dragon energy, it is very much like a, what is this wire? Should I use this wire?
Use your wire.
Oh, can you herringbone it for me if I use this wire? Or is this too thin?
Oh, that's
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind doing a herringbone on one side for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we going to connect it with the jump ring or directly onto it? Jump ring might be easier.
Yeah, we can. We can jump ring it on there. That'll give me a chance. While Jason's working on that, because that looks so pretty to have like a fancy wrap around there, I'm going to show you this. So that's the same bead.
Go ahead.
And Jason cut off the ring.
There you go.
Oh, on this one. On the center one.
And drill the hole.
Yep. He cut off the ring. You had to drill a hole?
We had to ream out the teeth in the front.
Oh.
Because we soldered, they sweat soldered a lump on there so it would stick to it.
Oh no! So he cleaned the mouth.
Yeah, I cleaned the mouth out.
Teeth cleaning.
Yeah.
So we turned that clasp into a bead. Isn't that cool? And then the other side is still a clasp. So we have a swivel lobster. If you've never used one, these are the bomb. Look, they rotate. And you put it on like so. Oopsie. Oh my gosh. I don't know what my problem is. Hold on.
That's okay. Keep on going.
And it goes in. And Miss Debbie was here yesterday, so she strung this for us. We have a kit for these beads, minus the wood. It is so nice. I'm going to show you. This is going to be in Saturday Showcase. It has faceted apatite, pre-night, aquamarine, kyanite. There's 2 different kinds of aqua in here, like a blue aqua and a yellow aqua. So Debbie put this kit together because she was like, I love it when stones that normally aren't very green have a green tinge. And so we made this. Oh, and this pre-night actually had a blue tinge. So we tried to do some different beads with the dragon. And then it has the gray wood with it, my favorite. Take this first. Okay, I'm going to move Jason back into the screen so you can enjoy what he's doing.
I'll do a double wrap, a double loop so it has a little bit more body. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, the converted dragon head is so clever. Keep going forward. Perfect. So when you do the herringbone, it's a basic wire wrap but modified. And go for it just a little bit more. Perfect.
Oh, shoot.
Basic wire wrap modified. And he's doing about 6 wraps, yeah, on each side. So it's going to give him the length to wrap over. Bye, Debbie. Have a wonderful day with Miss Connie.
Okay, so I'm going to finish up just like that. I'm not going to cut this. There are other techniques out there that they allow you to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
But remember Mike, our wonderful wire worker?
Yes.
He would always cut it.
Yeah.
And he had his reasons too, because as a wire worker, he likes to build upon.
Yeah.
I like to continue upon. So we're going to continue upon this wrapping technique right here. We're going to leave the wire long, and we are going to wrap around. Just like that. Just like that. Like that. And I'm finishing up on the third wrap. And you notice that I have enough body to finish up this. There we go. We're going to tuck this in the back like that. Yes, I am using 26 gauge. It's a great gauge to work with when you're doing a lot of this overlapping, not overlapping, but intertwining. And you disappeared, and I'm done, Jay. And here we go. This is early in our technique, we used to call this the herringbone or the gemstone wrap because we concentrated on a lot of gemstones.
And then our friend Kara, she actually taught us how to do that.
Yep.
Then she taught some friends that had bead stores on the mainland, and then it took off all over. And it was in magazines and classes all over in bead stores. And we're so proud to know that our friend Kara is the one who actually started it by teaching it just to a bunch of people who love to bead. Haha. She's so smart too. Beading is her second love. She's a pediatrician and so just unstoppable. We're really fortunate to have so many friends along the way who have shared with us so that we could teach.
And if you saw that quick move, that was a double loop I'm using on this.
You're doing the second side now?
Yep.
Okay.
I can do this on the side while you finish up here.
Okay. I don't think I have too many more things to show. Yeah, I'm going to go switch to our Mighty Network, our bead network.
So right after this?
Yeah, because I want to show them some stuff that Calvin made.
Oh, where did other?
And look at the free. These are the goodies I'm going to share.
These are collectibles.
Our collectibles. These are our Valentine's gifts. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what the gifts are.
Now. And
so you want to make sure that you check your subscription because those are this month's Valentine's gifts.
There you go.
Exciting.
Yes. Remember tbg.family.
Yes, we have a free area that you can join us there in the Bead Gallery. Yes. So you can come over and find out what we're doing there.
We also have the beading circle.
And that's where we teach and chat.
Yep.
And we have just like news.
With a little bit more. Here, you want to sit down now?
Okay, I'll just give them a review. Yep. So this Saturday, we will be releasing this. Then we have our necklace right here that I have made for Valentine. So if you'd like one, give me a message so I can give you a pricing. And if you want to just get it as a pendant like so, because you want to hang it on your own chain, for sure, you can do that. If you want me to finish it at a certain length, also custom length, you can definitely do that too. All right, so let's go back here to the earring. I think I'm going to have my earring with the dragon on its side and the herringbone wrap. Which way? Oh, my dragon. This way. And then it has to go into the ear wire this way. So I'm going to have to use some jump rings to assemble the whole piece together so that the wrap sits forward. I just sound kind of like, because I don't have any silver jump rings nearby.
Hold on.
Let me find one.
Here you go.
And then that will be it for the day. Questions? Go ahead, pop it up. Let me know if you have any. The dragons are for sale. If you want a dragon clasp, let me know. If you want to know where we cut it so that you can do it also, I can make a video of Jason cutting it if that's something you think you're going to want to do, and I can post that up on Facebook for you guys. Right now I'm just going to finish up my necklace and remind you how important it is to be creative, especially I guess on Valentine's Day, right? It's a day about love and love yourself. Even if it's something super easy and you just find a piece of string and you start putting your beads on a string, I think that is very, very meaningful. It is really a commitment to yourself when you stop to be creative because it's empowering. My goodness, right? You guys find beading the most empowering craft around because it's something that's been going on for, oh my gosh, I was going to say centuries, but it's beyond centuries. Since the beginning of man, man was able to express themselves.
4, 5, or 6. You
This
choose which one looks better.
side.
And this is how we do it, guys. We don't know until we actually put it together to see what works.
Jump rings are funny because you cannot just have one in your arsenal.
No.
The thickness,
You need like 8.
the circumference, I mean, all of that has such a huge difference on the look.
Yep, that's totally true. And thank you for joining us on YouTube as well. Thanks, Corliss.
If you want to make your own necklace, we sell the chain. I can definitely hook you up with some of these pearls. Today I used a spring ring, sometimes a lobster, today's a spring, just depending on how I feel. And here is the back of the necklace. Very cute. Here is the front of the necklace.
I like the ballast that's going to create, Jane. It's so light, it'll stay back there, yeah?
That's that. Now for Jason's, I think I'm going to use just a small 4mm 20 gauge to attach it.
Yep.
To the ear wire.
Should we teach this in the Mighty Networks?
We could.
The herringbone?
You know what I just realized? Instead of using a jump ring to attach the dragon, maybe it would be cool to use a secondary colored bead.
Wire wrap it? So
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm going to use the jump ring for now because I have so many things to do today. I can't spend another minute futzing around with the design. I know. We can do that in a future bead jam. We can do that at play day. But today I'm serious. I have to go and double check orders. And that takes me about 6 hours. So I'm like, I need to get started on that as much as I want to sit here all day. Remember during COVID when things were just so sad, I could get online and just bead for hours. Okay, so this is the earring. So you have the yang energy here, a yin energy with your moonstone. If you need a moonstone bead, let me know. They're $7. I just happen to have them right here because I've been thinking about them for a while. And if you want to hang something from this loop, you can. You can leave it. You can put a little tassel and cut it off and file it. So many options. Yay! I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I love sitting here and beading with you guys. This bracelet is really nice. I'm going to put it on so you can see. And I'm going to wish you a happy Valentine's. If you're not on our Mighty Networks, which is tbg.family, come visit us there so you can see what we're doing for Valentine's over there. Oh, the day is just swimming by so fast. Okay, sorry. If you're like, what's happening? I'm just gonna put that on. My bracelet's just too big. I made it a little too large. I wasn't thinking. It fits Jason, but I'm gonna have to resize it. So that's me. That's good. You'll just have extra beads you can do earrings with out of that kit. And I think this kit's around like $30 or less. I might throw some wood beads in there so you can make this bracelet. We shall see. Happy Valentine's. Thank you so much. Let me move my camera. Oh, I don't have a secondary camera. I have to make hearts to you like this. Happy Valentine's. Sending you guys some love and aloha. Lots of energy, confidence to express yourself with your jewelry. And it's just like that feeling of empowerment when you make decisions and you create something. And as you put each bead on, each component, I wish you a lot of strength and confidence. Bye-bye.